Hey guys, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac reset in the Unholy edition, of course. So last time, we did manage to unlock the D6 on Isaac in a crazy, twisted series of events that culminated in using my own death for profit. But anyway, if you haven't seen that episode, it's pretty funny. So, let's go ahead and continue here. I realize it's been a long time since I've done Isaac, and I apologize for that. It's, there's been a lot of other stuff coming up that I wanted to record, and I especially wanted to give Paranautical Activity kind of the spotlight for a while. I don't want to trade like so many shop items for the Bible, so I'm going to roll that. Excuse me, I don't want the chocolate milk at all for, you know, pretty obvious reasons. It's just kind of an annoying item, and if we do end up picking up brimstone, then I'll feel like a big dumb idiot because it ruins it. So we're going to leave that on the ground. Used to like chocolate milk, and then over time I realized that it doesn't actually do that much. So it looks like we're not going to be able to roll that item again, unfortunately. We will pick up one spirit heart out of that room. We'll come over here, get a few cents, probably not worth it. Then we'll just bomb our way out. And continue onward. So, pretty disappointing first floor. We're not going to be able to roll the chocolate milk again. I don't think I'm going to take it anyway. It's like I was saying, as I played more, I realized that chocolate milk doesn't really give you that much charge power. Like, I think the reason I liked it so much for so long was because I was kind of blinded by my usual love of items you can charge up in games. I really like, for example, the charge beam in the Metroid games, and I use that, like, all the goddamn time. So it just felt like, hey, if I can charge up my tears like that, this is great, right? But the problem is, the chocolate milk does so little for your tears. Like, it makes them so much, it adds so little damage for a full charge that it's, you know, not really great. I don't think it gives you as much charge as much damage as you would have had just auto-firing for that whole time. And, in addition to that, it's just, you know, you have to, like, spam the attack button over and over and over again to attack, and that's just really annoying more than anything. You know, it's just one more thing that you have to be focused on from then on. You know, it's just like, okay, to fire at something I now have to spam the arrow key at it. So, you know, fuck that. Just an annoying item. It is useful in some situations, for sure, but overall I don't think it's worthwhile. So now we don't have any keys to get into the item room, and this is where things start getting real shitty. We're on the cellar, so we're just bleeding D6 charges right now that we could have had until we managed to pick up a key. And it being so early, there's a chance we won't even get a key on this floor, because it's usually pretty small. So, we'll just hope for the best, I guess. So anyway, if you haven't been following the rest of my channel, interesting news all over the place. I covered The Swapper, which is a really good game that you should check out if you haven't already. I really enjoyed that game. I did beat it, and it has a really interesting story. Probably not, like, the greatest video game story of all time, but it's up there for video game stories. Now, is that the inner eye? I think that's the inner eye. I'm gonna be really pissed off if it's, like, Mom's eye or something. Pretty sure. Yeah, triple shot. Alright. Good decision there. Triple shot, great item. Lowers your tears rate, but, you know, makes you shoot 3 tears at once, which is especially useful on bosses. And also, like, things that are just hard to hit, like these spiders. God damn it. But like these spiders, you know, they spread out a bit so that even if the spider is being very effective at dodging, you'll still probably hit it if you shot in the right general area. And as I say that, I missed like a bunch of times, but, you know. And also, this is an upgrade that scales really well with, like, tears up, as well as damage up, but everything scales with damage up. Let's go ahead and check out the secret room, because we can, basically. It's not there. That's kind of mystifying, because I can't imagine where else it would be. I guess it's in one of the less traditional locations this time, so we won't even bother spending bombs on that, because that's, there are a lot of places with 2 adjacent rooms that it could be. It's a bad path to go down, especially when you only have 2 bombs. Rather just save them for a sure thing later on. kind of hoping for a deal with the devil, though I got my ass kicked by spiders earlier. Hey, there it is. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to save my D6 charge, even though I hate the item that just popped up down there. Ah, man. So I could roll these and get 2 free 1 heart items. I don't think I want to pick up Guppy Spa this early. I'd rather stick with the D6, even though that could be a bad idea. Who knows? Guppy Spa is very powerful, of course. But, yeah, we're going to roll these. Ooh. Yes, please. Alright, totally worthwhile rolling that. 2 excellent items, both of which usually cost 2 hearts. We got them for 1 each. Definitely worth basically skipping. Ah, hey, we can actually go to the secret room with this. Nothing too fantastic in here, but we can get the unicorn horn out of the way for, you know, future ventures. But anyway, we got the 8-ball, which essentially did nothing except send us to the secret room. But, you know, because the shot speed up does literally nothing with Brimstone. As far as I know, anyway, it could do something weird. Like, we found out recently that range actually increases the damage on Mom's knife, which makes no goddamn sense, and is probably a glitch, but, you know, who knows. Could just be one of those weird things that they decided to put in the game just to fuck with people. But anyway, the mark, also excellent, gives us some speed as well as damage. Felt like I took a long time to charge. Oh, I have triple shot, that's right. So I'm doing triple damage with Brimstone, but also taking triple the charge time. That's generally speaking an advantage because we can walk into every room with a full charge. So we walk into every room 3 times as much as we would normally have. I don't know how I feel about Bloodlust, to be honest with you guys. It's usually just not that great. I've talked about my opinions on this many times, but I think we're going to just roll that into hopefully something a little bit better. It's not like the worst item in the game, don't get me wrong, but I think there are a lot of better items out there than Bloodlust. Especially given my situation here. Like, it would only benefit me on bosses with a shit ton of HP that spawn a lot of enemies. And, you know, that's just kind of a niche market. Let's go ahead and roll that into 10 bombs. We'll save that to roll last. We'll check the boss room first and see if we want to roll that, because 10 bombs, you know, I don't want to just look a gift horse in the mouth here. 10 bombs is nice, but I don't really need them right now. I have 4 already. So let's see what else we can get. We are 1 cent away from being able to visit the shop, but right now what I want to do is just head into the boss room. I know the secret room's probably there. We can get a key as well. I'm just thinking, like, what if I get into a fight in the secret room? Actually, it's Caves 1, so I couldn't have, but oh well. But what I want to do is fight Gertie immediately. Which is actually one of the few examples of where Bloody Lust would have actually come in handy on this run. But anyway, the reason I came in here with 2 D6 charges is so that we can finish our charge and then have an opportunity to maybe go into the Devil Room immediately and roll an item in there. Oops. Didn't quite charge that up all the way. Got that weird glitch where I fire downwards but still do damage to the right. I like that one. That was a perfect Gertie fight. We're going to pick up meat. I got no problem with that. Just a little bit of extra damage as well as HP. And now we're going to come over here and roll the 10 bomb item because we don't really need it. Hopefully we get something good out of this. X-ray glasses, excellent. One of my favorite items and certainly worth 10 bombs. Because of the amount it will save us. Like, one of the primary uses for bombs is just coming into the secret room, so being able to pick up every single secret room from now on, and top secret room, without any sort of searching or expense is really good. Mom's Pearl is an excellent upgrade. We are going to use a bomb to get in here. I was right, I could have used the bomb to get the key and the secret room, but that train has sailed, if I can borrow one of Northern Lion's key phrases. So we're just going to continue onward normally. We are 1 cent away from being able to go to the shop. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's go ahead and blow up that slot machine, because like I've said, our bombs are much less useful now, so we can use them a little bit more, or less judiciously, I guess is one way to put it. Let's go ahead and go into the shop now that we have 15 cents, so we know that we can at least buy something in here. We got the map, that's really good. It sucks because it kind of overlaps with the X-ray glasses in a way, because the X-ray glasses also show us where the secret room is. But, you know, it's nice knowing the layout of floors as well, especially if we're going to be dealing with an XL floor in the future. So I don't feel bad about that, but if I could have rolled it, I would have, to try to get something a little bit less redundant. But that's okay. Let's check out the top secret room right off the bat. Got a spirit heart. And then we'll start moving toward the normal secret room. It's just nice knowing the layout of the floor right away, so you can know where the terminuses are and where, I guess, is it termini? I don't know. You know, so on and so forth. I should probably just go into that curse room. I have enough spirit hearts that I don't have to feel guilty about it. Check out in here. Oh man, I'm glad I actually came in here first, because now I can get in to the curse room at half price. And we're gonna roll the dead cat, get the Guppy's head, use that once, put it back down, and we're gonna come back in there and roll that again and hopefully get another cat item. And if we can do that, then we'll be one cat item away from becoming Guppy, which would be an amazing thing to get out of the way early as far as unlocks go. Let's go ahead and just move down here. There's a slot machine that, again, I can just blow up. Not worth it that time, but again, bombs are not super important. There's our key, so we can go into the item room. Let's check out what they have in there. Mr. Boom. Kind of wish I had saved blowing up that slot machine until I found that. But if we find anything else that we want to blow up even a little bit, we'll come and get Mr. Boom and use him to do that, because that is a free bomb. Mr. Boom's a great item. I think it's seriously underrated. But if you pick up Mr. Boom when you don't have another spacebar item that you would like to have, it's basically just you can blow up everything on every floor without any hesitation. You can find pretty much every secret room, blow up all the slot machines and shit, and you don't have to worry about it. So I think I am going to just keep on rolling that secret room. Or, not secret room, but, curse room. Rather than Mr. Boom. Because I think I'm just gonna keep on getting cat items in here. And if that's the case... Oh, it's just devil room items now. Ooh. Alright, do I want to hang on to the nail? That is a good question. We're in Caves 2 already. I'm going to use it once for right now. And then in the future, I may take that down to the next floor. We're on Caves 2. Caves 2. Square shaped Caves 2. Square shaped. If you guys haven't seen that video, by the way, check out, what do you even search to find that guy? He's like Revelation something. Just search like T-shaped cloud or square shaped cloud. I think you'll find him on YouTube. He's a hero of our time. Dude shapes clouds to his whim using the power of silly South Park sounding voices. Oh my god. That was some silly damage. But yeah, anyway, he just sounds like a South Park character trying to make clouds change shape. It's pretty neat. You should all go check it out. We're not going to pick up Ouija board for obvious reasons, but we are going to take the Pact for a little bit of extra damage. And so that we can go into this mob trap room. We'll get a health up. And we will fight Monstro 2, probably like Chubb and Peep. No, Larry Jr. and Peep. I bet that's going to be the progression we go through. So far, so good. Oh, right. You only have to fight 2 bosses in there. Well, I was wrong. I think I'm just going to roll Mr. Boom right now. And then we're going to take the nail on to the rest of the game. Ah. Book of Belial, great item, not as good as the nail, especially with the amount of, you know, damage we're already doing. But the nail's great. Every 6 rooms we get a... There we go. That dude was not on the ball about waking up when he was supposed to. There we go. But anyway, yeah, every 6 rooms we get a free Spirit Heart. That's really, really, really good. It's one of those items, like, I hate spacebar items where they're really situational and you have to identify, like, okay, this is a good room to use the unicorn horn in. Not because I'm terribly bad at it, but I am pretty bad at it, but more because there's a lot of wasted charges that go into those items. So even though, oh, I forgot about this item, I should have rolled that. We got some shot speed up. Really should have rolled that. Oh well. Basically, we're doing fine. Might as well take the Whore of Babylon here. We can get rid of these red hearts now. That would be amazing. Just give me one more devil room so I can spend 2 hearts on some piece of garbage, and then we are in permanent curse state, which would be insane with the amount of damage we have. I'm just gonna blow this up because I don't have time for its bullshit. Just gonna blow my bomb across the room so I have to walk over there and get it. Thanks a lot. What do we got in here? Charm of the Vampire, no reason not to take that, though my ambition is to get rid of all my red hearts, so that will become useless pretty soon. Presumably, anyway. I could easily not accomplish that. But even so, like, if I run out of Spirit Hearts on this run, I put myself in a bad situation because I'm relying heavily on Spirit Hearts. We are not going to have enough money to go into that shop unless something crazy happens this floor, like I find a couple of times. So, might as well not even bother. It's probably just greed in there. I like this room a lot with slow charging brimstone, but we did okay. There we go. Come over here. By the way, my neighbor has some kids playing in the yard. Hopefully you guys can't hear them too much. They're very cute, but they're also very loud. They're on summer vacation now, I think, so that's good. They'll maybe feature in a lot of videos if you guys can indeed hear them. But hopefully you guys don't mind too much. I don't. Just kids shouting about things. Occasionally screaming bloody murder because that's part of the game they're playing. Oh, man. I think Cancer is going to take precedence over Mom's Pearl. As crazy as that sounds. I would love to pick up the purse at this point. Because those are 2 of the very best trinkets in the entire game. If not the 2 best. They're certainly up there. Like, there's situational times, like the Polaroid is sometimes better. But in general, Mom's Pearl, Cancer are the 2 pills, or the 2 trinkets that I want to look out for at all times. Got a pretty fly out of that pill, that's pretty goddamn good. Maybe the best pill in the game. Probably besides health up, depending on the situation you're in. Because, like, that pretty fly is going to block so much damage, it's ridiculous. Pretty flies are so underrated. Top 5 most underrated items in the Binding of Isaac. Because they passively block so much damage and you don't even realize it. Because you're just, you know, you can't, you don't notice every time that a bullet breaks on one of those flies unless you're consciously looking for it. This is going to be a little bit of a speed down, but I'll take it anyway. Free pill, tears up. Shouldn't have taken that pill, it could have been like telepills or some shit. I'm going to take strength, I'm going to avoid that Spirit Heart for the time being. We're going to... Yeah, might as well. This is going to do literally nothing for me, except it's going to make the Whore of Babylon, you know, be in permanent effect. So now, we're incredibly powerful, and we look kind of cool too. But we already had projectiles that pierce rocks due to brimstone. We already had flying due to the noose. I also hesitated because I kind of wanted... Aw, man. Oh, well. Alright. I kind of wanted to pick up the Parasite because that's a fairly rare item, and it's something that we're going to need to fill out our log. But I'm sure we'll see it again. It's one of those things. I might as well pick it up when it benefits me, because right now it doesn't at all. It would do literally nothing. The Parasite makes your shot split on impact, but Brimstone doesn't have an impact, so... Well, technically, Brimstone doesn't have impact, but if it did, we'd be eating his knee. I don't even know what that's a reference to. At this point, I'm just referencing references. Oh, does this make me into Guppy? Either way, I'm going to hang on to this. You know what? We'll keep it there for the time being. I don't think it made me into Guppy. What Oh, yeah, I never took the dead cat. That's right. The dead cat was there. but we didn't get it. I might as well fight for a coin first. Could be another pretty fly in here. Forgot what color that was already because I have literally the worst memory in existence. He was gonna get like 3-shot here. Maybe 4-shot. See, that was an example of the pretty fly saving me. I almost didn't even notice. You know, it's just one of those things. It might have just saved me again, actually. I was trying to walk around a thing and got tagged. Okay, we got 2 of the same pill. Health up both times. We're definitely going to use those because we have Guppy's Paw waiting in the next room. What's this going to be? Bad trip, alright. And tears down, alright. Well, the 2 health ups are nice. That's basically 6 spirit hearts being dropped for us. I'm going to wait on eating these hearts until like we're in a situation where that needs to happen. Oh! I wonder if it would be better to hang on to Guppy's Paw, or... because now we know what the health up pill is. Oh man. Oh well. Alright, might as well go back and eat the hearts now. We know what the health up pill is, so I can't accidentally gain health, so I think it's gonna be better to have the nail. I think, you know, because this is like every HP up turns into 3 spirit hearts. The nail is every once in a while we get a spirit heart, like every 6 rooms, so a health up is equivalent to like 18 rooms. Are we going to average 1 health up every 18 rooms? Probably not. It's hard to say. Impossible to say, really. But at this point, I want to go to the last item room, so we'll go ahead and do that. Did I already come in here? No, I did not. Let's blow that up. Pick up another bomb. Machines seem determined to just replace my bomb every time I interact with them and give me nothing else. Oh, damn it. Still have trouble with leapers sometimes. I'm playing this game for so long. They were my first, like, huge bane. I would just get to the depths and immediately die every single time when I first started Binding of Isaac because of the fucking leapers and the head turrets. Like, if I walked into a room with both leapers and head turrets, it was over. It was like, there's too much to focus on here. I just can't win. But obviously I've passed that point by a little bit, but every once in a while the leapers still get me. We got the lucky foot. That is going to make all pills positive, as well as increase our gambling luck, which means I should probably go and interact with the arcade over there, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna pick up the Guppy's Paw either. We're just gonna go ahead and head on with the nail. I think that's gonna be better overall for us. I'll just avoid HP ups so that we can keep the curse going. The curse is crazy, by the way. I'm doing some of the most damage I've seen in a really long time. And this right here, this is exactly why the D6 is the most overpowered starting item. Because this happens insanely often with the D6. I'm pretty sure Jesus Juice just straight up doubles our current damage, and if that's true, that's fucked. That's like the greatest time possible to get Jesus Juice. So that was pretty easy. It does appear that our damage is slightly higher now. Might as well check and see if this is... oh, it couldn't have been the boss room, but anyway, it worked out fine. Let's go ahead and open this up. Grab some free money, I guess, just in case we run into Judgment. I haven't seen Judgment in a while. I'd like to hang out with that guy at some point, because he is pretty cool sometimes, especially when you have 38 cents. He's one of those guys that's like really fun to hang out with when you have money. Otherwise, he can be crazy big. But I have money, so you know, I have money and nothing to spend it on. So why not share it with one of my only friends in this world? Big Judgment, Private Eye. What am I talking about? Let's go ahead and pop in here. Trade a Spirit Heart for Bad Trip, and that's a Tears Up, hey. Oh, it used to be a Tears Down, but it got turned into a Tears Up. Thanks to the magic of Lucky Foot. Have you heard the good news of Lucky Foot? Oh my god, how did that not kill you, Monstro? You are full of shit. We are not going to fight a mob trap room on the womb for 1 great chest. Thank you very much. We have plenty of every single resource we could possibly get out of there. As we'll pop this open. We do not need an umbilical cord. I would much rather have cancer to double our charge rate, which is insanely good, because we were having some really slow charging brimstone before we picked up cancer. Cancer has been huge in my success on this run. Like, I probably could have done it without it, but man, is it way more convenient. Let's the mail here, pop into the library. What do we got? Some bullshit. Just get out of there. I think that might have been the first time I picked up Monster Manuel, so, you know, that was worthwhile at least. Teratoma is going to be, like, no problem at all, because I can just hide over these rocks. That's a lot of spiders. I'm having trouble picking my moment. Ah, there we go. Kind of thought that would kill a lot more of them when I did that sweep. There we go, just 3 more spiders. Perfect. Really easy boss fight. Oh, what am I doing? I may be the worst person in the entire world. Alright, we just lost permanent curse state because I am just stupid as fuck, basically. But, you know, I think we'll be fine without it. I don't think we really needed that damage. I think it was just fun to have that damage, and that is why I'm so mad at myself, because if there's one thing that I like, it is fun. What am I doing, man? Why would I pick that up? That was so stupid. Anyway, we'll go ahead and destroy these rats in 2 hits each, if you guys don't mind. There we go. And boss? No, not yet. What have we got here? Another great chest. No, thank you. There is the boss. Wow, super lucky. We'll take another Tears Up to charge even faster. That's really nice. This is Womb 2, right? Yep. Okay, Mom's Heart. Still Mom's Heart, not even It Lived. It looks so weird, doesn't it? I'd totally forgotten what this boss even looks like. So I'm just basically going to sit here and rhythmically press and release the right button, if you guys don't mind. This is silly as fuck, man. I'll just one-shot everything. No problem. Yeah, that was pretty easy. And we are definitely going to go down to Satan. A quarter has appeared in the basement. Go ahead and blow those fires. And what have we got down here? It's a slot machine, which we will blow up for a bomb. That is fucking the model of futility, man. That's been happening every single time I blow up a machine this entire time. It's just, oh, I got my bomb back. It's just how human life is, man. Blow up a slot machine, and it produces a bomb. It's deep. There we go. What have we got up here? Oh! These guys are kind of dickheads, but we'll be just fine against them, I think. Oh, we found a library. That's unusual. Is that another Tears Up? Jesus. Super lucky. So many Tears Up pills. We got some Books of Shadow. I might actually use one of those. Oh, I will actually use one of those on the Satan fight, because it will be useful. Got 2 terminuses down here, so we might as well keep going. Though we are going to have to go through next room. I don't know, man. There's no logic to how I clear floors. I just do it. You just have to decide a direction and go there. Well, there's the boss room, so I was right anyway. I just had the feeling, you know? I just knew the boss room would be here. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab our Book of Shadows. And we can use that if it looks like we're about to get hit. Which I'm pretty bad about, but I'll try anyway. And Satan should be a total pushover here, and we are going to unlock Mom's Knife on our very first run with Isaac with the D6. Which is not necessarily super surprising, given how super overpowered the D6 is. The bomb was pretty much totally unnecessary. I think my Brimstone charge would have done fine by itself. We're just 2-shotting the small Fallens. I think I got 1 shot, didn't he? Satan will be no less of a pushover. Ooh, damn it. Thought I could make it. Should have popped my Book of Shadows. Anyway, this is the part where we're really going to want the Book of Shadows. Because the fucking, oh! That guy scared the shit out of me. There we go. Just line up some perfect hits while we're invincible. Book of Shadows lasts a long time. Oh, come on. I got blown up, which interrupted my Brimstone. I would have killed him. Anyway, there we go. Mom's Knife has appeared in the basement. That was an absurdly successful Isaac run. thank you guys for watching. See you next time.